What up, is your boy Naftastic, and welcome to my career mode series. In this, I'm going to be taking many notes. I'm going to take it right back to the point when Sir Alex Ferguson handed over, and I'm going to pretend like nothing ever happened. I'm going to redo it all as a blank slate and see what I can do with the job. I know it's just going to be slightly different because FIFA transfers aren't as realistic as real life transfers, but we'll see how we get on and see what we could do with the job, really. Obviously, the aim of the game is not to finish 7th like we did in real life. It's just a matter of how far up the table can I finish and who can I bring to the squad that will improve. As you just said, I did a whole networking thing where I put scouts in Italy, Portugal, Germany, and France. Just sort of main football hubs in Europe. I'm going to start selling some players, so let's see who we go through. Rio is definitely on that list. He might not bring in a huge amount in terms of fees, but his salary off the books will be massive. And it gives an opportunity for some of the youngsters to come through. And I will be investing in defenders, obviously. One thing United needed to do is invest in defenders, and that is what I will be doing. Cleverly, no, it's one I will be going. Danny Welbeck. So Butler is definitely off. I'll put Tyler Blacker on loan. For Varela, I'll put on loan as well. Giggs is going to be available for sale. Fletch, unfortunately, is going to be available for sale. Young's actually quite good in this game, so I don't think I'll sell him just yet. Zaha's always the big question mark. Januzak's going to be available for loan. Kiko Machado is available for transfer. Wolves is a tricky one. He's obviously got tons of pace. He's got all the right attributes. He just couldn't gel it together, which is a damn shame. I was deciding between Welbeck and Hernandez as to who to put on the transfer list, and in the end, it was Danny Welbeck. I'm looking at a couple of players. So Luke Shaw in real life is one that we targeted and got, and it does change in this game. He is a brilliant left back. Arturo Vidal improves any side, so he's also someone that I'm gonna look at. Eloquent Mangala, he signed for City, obviously in real life. His transfer fee was ridiculous, so I can understand that's not going for him in real life, but he's someone I'm targeting on the game. It's because he's strong and got a quickness about him. It's a good presence, so he'd be valuable to act for. Angel Di Maria, obviously someone who signed in real life, but on the game, I think he's gonna fetch a fair bit. He's worth 27.5 million, which says a lot. Whether they accept that bid, I don't know. Rafael Varane, one of the best young centre backs in the world. Realistically, he's never going to be sold in real life. I'll be targeting him on the game. And Luka Modric, he is the kind of midfielder any team would love. Dictates the tempo of the play brilliantly, and he isn't too expensive in the game either. So hopefully we can get him. So they want 21.5 billion. And Real Madrid want 23.5 million. I'm not going to give them that much. I'm going to offer a lot less and see what they say. I think I'll offer maybe 8.5 million for both and go from there. I don't think either are worth considerably more than that. Let's see if they do get accepted, but I think they might. So they've rejected the bid for Luka Modric. I want 43.5 million for Di Maria. Oh, there you go. No surprises. I don't think either of them are going to be possible, so we'll move on. And we've got transfer offers for Danny Welbeck and Chris Smalling. Good news. That is very good news. And they want to offer less than he's worth. That's a bit ridiculous. I'm going to try and negotiate that so we get a fair value for him. West Brom offering 5 million. Chris Smalling, which is a bang on his value, so I'll go ahead and accept that. So they rejected my terms for Arturo Vidal. So I'm going to try and offer a little bit more and see what they say. I'll put it up to 15 million. Which should still be a bargain for him, obviously. Oh, so they've gone ahead and accepted my offer for Ryan. I'm just going to go and meet the terms that he's looking for. I'm not going to fuss around about that. And same with Mangala, that bid got accepted. And will match his wage demands as well. Getting a centre-back pairing of those two would be phenomenal. Obviously, both play for the same nation, so the natural chemistry is also there. Paul Pogba was one of the ones on my scouting report, and naturally he's one that we should never have let go in the first place. So to have the opportunity to bring him back, 100%. I'd go full steam ahead at that. He is definitely the best centre mid prospect in the world. And the talent he has really no bounds. He has all the presence, all the power, and his technical ability is second to none. So really brilliant player. As for Varane, he's been confirmed, as has Mangala. So our transfer budget has taken a massive hit. So we'll have to sell a few players. 2 times, bring that in, 23.5 million is what Juve want for Vidal, which is obviously beyond our means at the moment. So I'm gonna have to keep selling players. Ideally, I wanted to bring some new wingers in, so I have to sell someone. 100 grand salary for Valencia is a bit much. Anderson is one that is expendable. I'm just changing the team to have Mangala and Varane in. Don't know how I might have to switch up back 3 with Vidic in as well. So a 5-2-2-1 in this particular format might actually be a good option. 2 wing backs, 2 wingers, and a striker. Suits the players that we have at our disposal. But it does mean I have to make a decision between Rooney and Van Persie. And it also means potentially one of them is expendable. It definitely reduces our need for strikers, so Hernandez may also be one that can be sacrificed. As harsh as that sounds, Kagawa is another one that could be sacrificed. It's a cool world on this. There you go. Valencia and Kagawa are both heading onto the transfer list. And let's see if we can fetch anyone with that money. I wouldn't target Marco Reus. Dortmund may dig their feet in and demand a ton. I can't offer the right amount of money just yet, so I'm going to offer cash in the player. And I think I'll start off with Kagawa, just with the ex-Dortmund bond, and see if that works. Hopefully it does, fingers crossed. So my Pogba bid got accepted, and we offered him a contract. So that's good. The Marco Reus offer was denied, rejected. They don't the cash or the player. Oh, a bid for Tom Beverly. Let's match what his value is, and hopefully they match us. Oh, an offer for Hernandez, and a good one at that from Napoli. I'll accept that. Wayne Rooney's fetching an offer. Maybe for the right money, I will sell him. So I'll just negotiate that. Let's see if we change the player, if that helps. Stanley Welbeck's been sold. So that's good for the old bank balance. Let's see if we can keep it going. So Ferreira's got an offer. We will accept that loan bid. Okay. Hernandez has been sold, so that's 15 million into the bank. And Barca have decided not to match the amount I was demanding. So, okay, we move on. It's not the end of the day. I don't have to sell Rooney. It would just be a nice little cash boost for us if we did. As we do have two world-class strikers at our disposal, so it's not the end of the world. So Spurs have bid 6.5 million. They're not budgeting for that, and I'll go ahead and accept that. The Royce bid again, not acceptable. So we're gonna just try and remove Valencia from that and change cash amount to 18.5 million. See if that works. So a few scouting reports coming in. So Luke Shaw inquiry showed that they're demanding 3.5 million. I'm going to go to 2.5 and see what happens. So Pogba's contract has been accepted, so let's bring him in. Fantastic. That sorts out my midfield. Well, in part, having him in there, kind of combativeness that we're desperately lacking, which it's a real shame. I mean, we could have had him. But that's what happens sometimes in football. Can't do much about him. Just gotta move on. Giggs' bid has been accepted. I'm gonna negotiate this offer from Bayern Munich. They wanted 28. We'll go 29. Luke Shaw will be a bit stingy about because we've got a bit of leeway, more negotiation power there. Royce wants 32.5 million. It's a tricky one. Someone will have a look at Alexis Sanchez. See if 15 million can do the job on him. I'll say there's another one. Could be cheap pace to burn. Again, Theo Walcott's worth 9.5. So I'm going to go 9.6 and see if Arsenal will consider that offer. The only those got a season long loan at Preston. It's where some greats have made their name for United, so hopefully he could do the same. Oxlade does fetch an offer from us. I will negotiate this offer for Walcott. Alexis bid has been accepted, so offer him a contract. Hopefully that can get done. Ryan Giggs has been sold, so again more wages off the books. And let's see if we can go 3 million for Luke Shaw. Get him in. Okay. Just negotiate the Arturo Vidal. A man, I've gone to 18 million. I can have him and Alexis on the same team. It's mind-blowingly good. Fletch offer, retracted, they've accepted my Oxide offer, so I'm going to offer him a contract. See what happens. So I've got an offer from Kiko Makeda. We'll accept that. That's a fair offer. Alexis has accepted his contract offer, so we'll go ahead and accept that deal. Player of his caliber in the squad. Invaluable. They want 16, did they want 40? Okay, noted. Darren Fletcher has been sold. So they've accepted the 3 million offer for Luke Shaw, so I'll just offer him a deal and see what he says, if he's game for that. And we'll go back in for Vidal and offer 20 million. I think, come on, that should be accepted. I don't know if it will be, but I hope it is. We do have our first friendly coming up, so I'm going to end the episode pretty soon because we're just doing the building of the squad, transfers as such, and we've got Oxlade in, so that's done and dusted. Got an offer for Valencia, which is also good. Transfer offer for De Gea, not a chance, never getting sold. We've accepted the Luke Shaw deal as well. And they're still not budging on Vidal, so we'll go 22 million. Hopefully that'll be accepted. I don't think it's going to be covered in this episode, so I'm going to end the episode here as we just shuffle up the squad for the friendly. But we've done a productive sort of session there, and hopefully it'll be more fun when we come back to it in the next game and crack on with the friendlies. So until then, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye now.